Today I'm reviewing the Sonos Arc Ultra soundbar with Dolby Atmos and voice control in black. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've been living with this soundbar as the centerpiece of my TV and music setup for several weeks. This isn't a list of specs, it reflects how it actually performs in everyday use with movies, streaming, and music. Let's set expectations early. This is a premium all-in-one soundbar system designed to improve TV audio and work as a stereo speaker for music. It's not a full, discrete surround system with separate up-firing speakers and individual surrounds unless paired with extras, like Sonos sub and rear speakers. Out of the box, it's a compact solution for richer sound without a complex install. When used with TV content, the first thing you notice is dialogue clarity. Voices land cleanly without feeling overly bright or hollow. In dramas and dialogue-heavy shows, the Arc Ultra doesn't bury speech under effects, it keeps it forward and intelligible. That's a practical benefit in everyday viewing. On Atmos content, the spatial effect is perceptible. Sounds above and around the listening area come through with a sense of height and separation that's more engaging than typical stereo soundbars. It's not magic, you won't mistake it for real, fully discrete overhead speakers, but it does add a sense of placement and movement that feels wider and more immersive. Music playback on the Arc Ultra is capable in its own right. Vocals and mid-range content are balanced and detailed enough to sit comfortably as a primary listening device for streaming music. Bass is present and controlled, not thunderous, and low frequencies feel tight and musical rather than boomy. For casual listening and background audio, it holds up without needing a sub. Voice control and integration with smart assistants work as intended. You can control playback, volume, and basic actions with voice commands, which feels convenient in daily use. The ecosystem integration with streaming services and multi-room setups tends to work smoothly once you're in the app environment. One practical aspect is setup. The Arc Ultra walks you through room calibration so it tunes itself to your space. In my setup, that helped reduce harsh reflections and even the bass response compared with flat default settings. Placement under the TV with line of sight to open space gave the best sense of openness and soundstage. Now let's talk limitations honestly. It's still a soundbar at heart. Deep, visceral bass, like what dedicated subwoofers deliver, isn't native. Adding a subwoofer, especially Sonos sub, makes a noticeable difference in rumble and impact. Overhead effects in true Dolby Atmos mixes without external speakers are convincing, but they're still simulated compared with a full separate speaker layout. In very large rooms or open spaces, the soundstage can feel less anchored than discrete surround setups. You get width and height cues, but the cinema room layer of enveloping sound is usually fuller when additional rear speakers are paired. Compared with basic TV speakers or entry-level soundbars, the Arc Ultra delivers clearer dialogue, broader spatial cues, and richer dynamics. Compared with full surround systems with separate front/center/up/rear speakers and a subwoofer, it won't fill the room with the same discrete channel presence, but that's a trade-off for simplicity and integration. Who this makes sense for? If you want richer TV audio and spatial height effects without a bunch of wires or separate speakers. If you'll use it for both movies and music and appreciate clean dialogue and a wide soundstage. If you're okay adding a subwoofer or rear speakers later for deeper impact and fuller surround. If you need the deepest cinema-style surround with discrete channels in every direction, this isn't a turnkey replacement without expandability. Here's the rational summary. The Sonos Arc Ultra soundbar delivers a refined, balanced audio experience with perceptible height and clarity in everyday TV and music listening. It doesn't chase exaggerated claims, it serves its role well as a central audio upgrade that's easy to live with. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.